Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm mostly in the moment, and I'm glad you're here with me. We're going to be looking at the twin flame energies for the week of February 8th through the 14th. We have the divine feminines, the divine masculines, and the union energies. We're going to be looking at what the twin is thinking about and feeling about the other. We're going to be looking at the other major aspects going on in the twins' lives. And then we're going to have a sneak peek of what's to come in the second half of February. If you're new to my channel, you could always subscribe for weekly twin flame energy readings. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, you could always email me. My information is below. I'd like to say thank you to all those that like, comment, subscribe, share, and donate. It means so much to me. That beautiful positive energy is flowing right back to you, as you guys are often in my gratitude journal every night. So thank you so much. And with that, let's get started. The energies that's been going on between the twin flames the end of last week into this week very strongly is the King of Pentacles, clarified by the High Priestess. So what we have here is that we're gonna get a lot of abundance. What I heard when I was meditating before this reading is from your lips to God's ears. So I'm getting a strong feeling that whatever you're praying for, whatever you're wishing for, whatever you're hoping for, whatever you're visualizing this week is bound to come true into the physical very quickly if you keep focused. For the general energy of this reading, I got that keep your focus on your highest ambitions, because it's a really powerful time to manifest. Whatever you're visualizing, if you want to take a few minutes before you go to sleep to put on your favorite song, whatever calms you, whatever gets you like spiritually amped, and just visualize like your most ideal life, most ideal future for yourself and for humanity. This is like a great time to do it. And you can't dream too big. You can't dream too big. Just go big, or like there's nothing else. Like, go big. Don't go home. Go big. Go big into a bigger future, right? Yeah, because I also got that it's going to come through in the physical this week for both twins. A lot of physical abundance. And if it's not money, a new career opportunity, a new job, or an opportunity for furthering your career, furthering your finances, investing in something that you've always wanted to, or even an idea for a business or an idea for an institute that would really use your skill set, really use your talents to the best of it, for all, for you and for others. Like you'll benefit from it financially, most likely, but also with true abundance in happiness and not just in love. Yeah, because I'm getting this is like kind of like a soul mission thing where you're growing in abundance in a lot more ways than just the twin flame connection. And this is something you want to grow with your partner. This is something, like, I feel like a lot of twin flames, they're not just in it for the love. They want to actually be fulfilled in all parts of their lives. So they want something with their twin flame that is going to last a lifetime. This is like a project, a career, or a business, something, an opportunity for you guys to exercise your talents, your incredible creativity, your incredible ability to problem solve, to literally help the people around you, your community, your friends, your family, to grow something together while growing your love, something tangible that you guys can actually do together in the physical world, that utilizes your twin flame like abilities, like your spiritual abilities, your high intuition, putting it to good use with your partner. I can't imagine a better life, not only are you growing the romantic love, the great friendship between the two of you, but you're also growing something in the physical world. This could be also a family. This could be also a nice home. But I feel like it's more than that. Like you want like a homestead, you know, you want you to grow your own food, or you want your own like school. You want to educate others, you know, maybe, you know, you want to provide a product that like you feel like is so it's like a, you know, like a holistic health regimen, or a product that like really helps people awaken. You know, you want something more than just love with your partnership. You want to grow something that, you know, you've always dreamt of. I don't know. I feel like twin flames can often dream big, and like for good reason, because like twin flames are here to not just grow the most powerful kind of relationship love out there, and in order to show the way of an evolved relationship to others, but also what this kind of coming together of two powerful beings to manifest something that they are both putting their thoughts and efforts into can do. What two people that are totally in love, totally in sync can do, you know, what they can produce. It's really, you know, amazing. So for the masculines, they're feeling like they have concrete plans set with the feminine. We have the Page of Cups and Page of Wands here. I feel like they've been getting signs from the universe. They might not know like where these signs are coming from, or how signs and synchronicities work. Not all masculines. Some masculines are definitely awakened and understand like they're getting signs to reach out to the feminine, or to offer a cup of love, to offer a compliment, or an apology, or something little but that's really meaningful and filled with love to the feminine, but also to start this new adventure. It's like a 2-in-1. Like I was saying, for the feminines, they're manifesting something that's like both in love, romantic relationships, and in terms of their like soul mission, career, finances, right? So the masculines are on that page where they feel like they have concrete plans in a very little way. It's like they have an idea of what they want to do next. Something they want to grow. In terms of two things with the feminine, with love and with like a adventure. They have like the first steps down. They're like manifesting it now. Yeah, they can like see it. It's like really close. Yeah, for the feminines, they're feeling like the feminines this week, it's a lot of like good for you for having a lot of patience, divine feminines. And I feel like you're about to see something manifest with your divine masculine, and then you all of a sudden feel like you weren't in control anymore. Like you were leading the way, you were showing the masculines like what was needed to happen next, or you felt energetically you were doing the spiritual work and leading the masculine, healing the masculines into this union, and then all of a sudden it feels like everything was like you lost control, like you don't have control of anything anymore. And it's just like, all right, well, you know, what can we really have control over? You know, we can't predict what's going to happen next week, tomorrow, or like in the next hour. You know, you can plan for things, and then, you know, you realize at some point that like, wow, I really don't have, I don't have the reins to my life really. Like I'm at the mercy of the universe really, because I feel like for the twin flames, like we have the Two of Cups and the King of Swords here. Again, with the King of Pentacles, there is there is a coming together with the twin flame in a very romantic way. But I feel like someone's putting the foot down. Someone's putting their foot down in terms of, hey, like, I get it, like, I have strong feelings for you. And this is even if you haven't been in communication with your twin for a long time, or if you are even in a relationship with a twin flame. It's like, yeah, hey, we got this beautiful love, and I feel this strong connection with you that I want like a next level love romantic relationship with you, but we have to put our heads together and plan out how we're going to bring our like physical abundance, our physical skill sets, our physical like what we have to offer to the relationship. So I think there might be a lot of communication with twin flames on how well you guys are doing, because these are both Kings of Pentacles. So both the twins are feeling very abundant and feeling really good with where they are in life in terms of the career, where they're headed, what they're doing for themselves and for others, and how they're making money. So I feel, and why they're making money. So I feel like both the twins have good goals, and they feel abundant enough where you might be, you know, sharing with your friends and family and your partner a little bit more. 144. Yeah, I just saw 144. So it's like things are aligning because you are doing the right thing. You are focusing on the right kind of abundance. Like, I feel like if you weren't in a job that meant something to you, you're now applying to jobs that mean something to you, or you're now in a job where you are doing something that feels right to you, right to your heart, resonates well with you. You know, even if you felt like you weren't getting the most out of life and you felt kind of down and out, like you might be volunteering at a charity, or you know, helping like a friend or like a friend's kid, or like you know, helping out at a school more or something. And so like you're using your time so well, twin flame, that you're feeling abundant. You're feeling like you're good with where you're at in life, and you can share your know-how, what you've learned, your skills, your experiences throughout your journey, and learning from other people's experiences that you can share with your twin flame in order to build something more concrete. And I feel like this is what's happening right now, is like the twins are in this like weird like phase where they're like pulling together everything that they learned and all their skill sets and all their like know-how, their abilities, and making a huge big like dream come true with what they've learned in life so far, what they've picked up in life so far. Wow, that was like a major channeling, because what the Divine Masculine has going on in their life besides the twin flame journey is the Tower. And the Tower came up twice for the masculine for what's going on with in their lives. I feel like the masculines, even though they are giving the feminine some sort of indication that they want to grow some like a love with them, or grow in this relationship or this connection with them, they're also in this like 10 of Swords kind of feeling, where they're like, I'm back here again. Like, I'm back here in this feeling of, what am I doing? Like, is my efforts being acknowledged? Is what I'm doing like the right thing? Is this the right time? Like, should I spend more time on my own? Should I not miss this opportunity? Is this the opportunity that like won't come around again? Like kind of in that phase, like, and then the Tower hits, and then like everything is just like, what is going on in my life? I'm feeling like the Five of Pentacles, like with the feminines, the divine masculines feeling like the Ten of Pentacles, the Hangman in reverse. The masculines were feeling like, yes, I thought about what I wanted to do. I took 2 steps back so I could take like 5 steps forward, because I know confidently, and I've been waiting on making this move, and I knew that this was in the works, the Ten of Pentacles with my twin flame, but I needed to take a few steps back to get everything together, to really put everything together, even though I knew that my twin flame, my divine feminine, is where I was going to get my Ten of Pentacles, everything I wanted in life coming together, right? You know, this is a happy marriage, happy home, happy community, happy work, happy like hobbies, happy where you're living, happy with your long-term goals for you know, the majority of your life. You knew that you were gonna do this with the twin flame, especially even this week. Masculine's like, yes, with the twin flame, with my beautiful divine feminine, with my strong divine feminine, I am going to be able to do everything in life that I wanted to. You know, maybe I want to live in a certain lifestyle. Maybe I wanted to have certain kinds of friends. Maybe I wanted to have, like, learn a new kind of skill, or adopt a new kind of hobby, or be around a certain kind of place or people. And like with my twin flame, I can see all of that happening. You know, have a certain amount of money, have a certain amount of like a certain kind of house, a certain kind of car, a certain kind, you know, the divine masculine's like, I could see myself having that with the divine feminine. And I knew this from a while back, maybe even like for some, I want to say a few weeks ago, a few months ago, a few years ago, but like they were now ready to like put it all together. They're now literally in their minds seeing, because that's why they have like the next step in love, adventure, and bringing everything that they want in their lives together. They have the next step set, 7/17, twin flame, with their twin flame. They're ready to birth this new like journey with the twin flame, and they have it together. And then they realize the Tower happens, that like, wow, we really can't predict what's going to happen next. Like, we really don't know. Like, I finally got here, and now I feel like my foundations are shook, because now I'm at the Five of Pentacles. I feel like, wow, what if I miss my chance to be with the divine feminine? Like, without her or him, I'm at the Five of Pentacles. Like, I feel like, what was I like I finally am putting everything together, like my life, like my job, my finances, how I am with my friends and family. Like I thought like everything was finally pulling together, and now like the Tower happens, and now I feel like the Five of Pentacles, like what if, like, without my divine feminine, I'm like, my Ten of Pentacles is cut in half into the Five of Pentacles. I feel like I don't have enough. Like, you know that saying, like, what's the point of having all these things in my life if I don't have someone to share it with? They're feeling like that. They're like, okay, like I've been getting everything else ready in my life so my twin flame can come into my life and we can like start this beautiful life together. But what if I wasn't giving her enough in the physical to let her know that I was like around doing these things for her? And now what if like all of this is for like nothing? Like now I just have all these things built up, but without her or without him, it's like, what do I have, right? Don't worry, masculines, like we'll get to more beautiful energies in the coming week. But the divine masculines are definitely feeling like they're being very honest with their twin this week. They're no BS. They're not holding back. Like they're gonna say their complete truth, you know? I feel like this is a really tough decision for them to make, because it was really hard for the masculines to be completely honest with the divine feminines, because I feel like before they were having a hard time being honest with their divine feminine in some sort of way, whether this was like they were hiding something from the divine feminine, or they weren't completely honest with how they felt about the divine feminine, or they weren't honest about their intentions, or I don't know, something was like holding them back from being completely honest. And the divine masculines have a really tough choice this week in order to like, they're like, if I say this to the divine feminine, I can't take it back, like, you know, and I don't know how they're gonna take it if I tell them, but I feel like I am not being completely honest if I don't tell them how I actually feel, or tell them what I was actually thinking for us in the future, or tell them like what I was going on with me like in the past, or like something along those lines, you know. And so like it's like a really tough decision for the divine masculines to be like, hey, like maybe being completely honest will help the situation, but it might not. So like, what do I do? Like, do I say it because I can't take it back if I do? With the divine feminines, you know, I feel like they're really trying hard to not give in to their lustful feelings this week, because we have like the high priestess here, and we have the pomegranate, and the pomegranate is like signifies fertility, and also is known to be an aphrodisiac. You know, it's like have like high antioxidants and all that, so it's like also for like life and death and rebirth, and has all these meanings. But like for this, I'm getting with the strength card that the feminines are being really strong and like not I just have 144 again, not letting their lustful feelings get in their way of life, basically. And I feel like they're really strongly trying to keep, and like what's so interesting is that there's like a waning crescent moon there, and we just had the new moon, and now the moon is waning, so this is really ties into perfectly this week what's happening, where the divine feminine might also have like another suitor. This person, I remember around this time you might find someone who is mimicking twin flame behavior, or a soulmate, or a karmic that pops up, or you know, this might be for feminines to leave a karmic situation, or like, and that could be whether it's a person, or it can be a bad habit, something that's no longer serving you. And I feel like, you know, we've been dealing with that a lot for the past few weeks, like letting go of something that doesn't really help you anymore, a bad habit, people with a low vibe, or just things that no longer serve you. And it's really hard thing to say. It's easier said than done, right? So it takes more time. And even if it's like a few weeks have gone along, like still in a few weeks it still pops in your face, and you still have to deal with it again. It's not like it's automatically gone once you say it's gone, you know. So I feel like divine feminine, like, you know, might be you might be spending time with your friends, a family, or you might be even actually celebrating something. You might have something something that's like worth celebrating over this week, because again we have the Three of Cups twice for the divine feminines, the Two of Pentacles, and the Judgment card, clarified by the Ace of Cups. So I feel like the divine feminines this week might be juggling two people or two situations, you know, maybe like, you know, hanging out with your friends, or maybe one job opportunity over another, like, and with like the Judgment card, but this Judgment card has like a door right there, so I feel like you're making the call, especially with the Two of Pentacles. You're making the call on which door to go through, divine feminines, and you're being offered a beautiful, very fulfilling, this cup is overflowing with love and joy and happiness. So like these are three little ballerinas, the Three of Cups, chilling. You might be like, you know, hanging out with your girls or with your boys, and really, or like, you know, people you enjoy being around, your community, your soul family. and you're really confronted with this idea. You might be doing so well with your work, because I got that like divine feminines might be feeling a little bit, sad towards their masculines, but you might be doing so well with your work or whatever side project you have going, or your actual project is not even a side project, something you're putting all your focus and time into. This might be something that like was gonna make a lot of money, or that you've been slowly trying to grow. So it might be like a small business, side gig, or a skill or ability. If you've been applying to jobs, or if you're looking for a new home or a new car, your soul family, like, friends that really resonate with you, whatever you've been slowly building. I feel like you're putting a lot of time and effort into, because your divine masculines are, kind of getting you down a little bit, and not for nothing, but like I got, it's always the darkest before the dawn. So yeah, like you guys might feel like, oh yeah, this kind of sucks, like this feeling, but like I know once I get through it, like I'll be like clear, like, like I'll be good. Because you might be having like you might have like a weird dream with your masculines, like that wasn't it wasn't really a good dream, and it made you feel like sad or mad or upset, and you kind of wake up and it's like, well, at least I see my divine masculine in my dream, and at least like I feel something, but like you're putting a lot of time and effort and energy into something that is manifesting well for you, something that you've been working on that is actually making you happy. And I feel like you're going back and you're like editing or like tweaking a few things here and there, but all in all, it's going well for you. And you're being very strong in the face of whatever the masculine is saying or not saying, or the energy you're picking up in your dreams, or the energy you're picking up around you. I feel like a lot of people are getting strong, good signs of synchronicities from your twin and from your masculine, and some are getting strong signs of synchronicities I'm getting from your twin. So you might be like getting a little pumped up, or making sure you don't get like your hopes too high, because I feel like you've had these signs of synchronicities pop up before, and it's just like, I don't want to get my hopes high, because I thought this meant that they were gonna like reach out, and then, or something big was gonna happen, and then like nothing happened, and like they popped into my dream, or I got like one small gift or one small indication, but nothing really came of it. So I don't want to keep my hopes high. Yeah, because I see what's happening for you, divine feminines, this week, is that like you're gonna have two big things come into your life, and you might not have to decide between the two of you. I think these are the two things that I was mentioning that are being manifested for you. For a lot of you, it's gonna be choosing between two people, or choosing between a partnership and like your work, and like what to put your focus on at this time. And what, like, you might be getting two really good opportunities, like two options for a great home, two options for a great car, and you have to like decide between them. But for a lot of you, I'm also getting I'm getting at least like 50-60% of you that I'm getting two wonderful opportunities at the same time, and it's like leading you into this beautiful year, into this next like few years, in a very positively abundant way, because you're going to be growing this opportunity that comes your way. I'm definitely getting an opportunity, a beautiful opportunity that you're going to be like celebrating and like feeling good about, divine feminines, this week. Yeah, because we got the Three of Pentacles, because like you guys aren't like waiting around for like, if you get like a cup of love from your masculine, it's like, you're waiting for a full cup of love. You're not taking a half cup of love. You're not taking a 3/4 cup of love. You're taking a full cup of love. Like, you are providing the masculine with a full cup of love, so you deserve, like, you want like someone that can match that, So like until this offer comes to you, in like its full potential, then you're going to be doing your work. This is the Three of Pentacles. So you're ready to go get to it, whether it's with your masculines or if it's with your soul family, or if it's like, you know, new job or a new project. I feel like it's like a new project for you, Divine Feminines. It's like, I'm ready to go. And if you're ready, Divine Masculines, then you can work with me on this. And if you're not, then I'm going to go and find people that are ready to work with me on this, whether it's another love interest, and soul family, other friends, just even on your own, like whatever it is. If you're ready to work on this, Divine Feminines, go for it, because unless it's like a beautiful overflowing cup of love, I feel like do you, you know, do you, because you deserve the best. And I'm pretty sure the masculines, because with the two Tower cards, are feeling like a little bit with the Five of Pentacles again and the Star in reverse. I feel like their vision of what was going to happen, this Tower card has like a home in it. Like, I feel like that big house on the top of the hill kind of thing. Like, they were imagining like their life going this way with their Divine Feminines. It's like comes crashing to a halt, and like something big happens for the Divine Masculines this week. Something out of the blue that like really awakens them fully to their connection to the Divine Feminine, and really realizing that the Divine Feminine has released all expectations with you, masculines. So, you know, what comes of that, it depends on you. Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, what happens next, it depends on you. And I feel like, you know, saying the Divine Masculines getting more on board with this connection with the Divine Feminines, I think they're really like snapping out of it and getting to that understanding that while you are putting all your efforts and everything else, all your seeds in every other project, you might have forgot to water, you know, this beautiful flower over here, this Divine Feminine over here, you know, and you can't forget to water that flower. You can't forget to put effort into that connection. But I'm not saying that for, I'm seeing whether you are in a good place with your Divine Masculine or not, something big is happening for the Divine Masculines to like wake up out of their slumber. This is a good thing, Divine Masculines, because once you wake up, once this like Tower moment happens, it's all uphill. It all goes up from there, you know? This was like the crash and burn that needed to happen in order for everything to be put in its place, like everything in your life, all the beautiful, positive abundance to be put in your life in the right order. Because you might have been visualizing it one way, but it's going to happen in a way that it never happens in the way that you think it's going to happen. It's actually going to happen in a way that's better. So I would just like take it for what it is. You know, if your life comes crashing down, just know it goes way better from here. It's like the crash and burn that needed to happen so you can clear out the stuff that you were saying you want to get rid of, but like it's really, you know, you're really getting rid of it now, and now you're really moving forward into this year and the next few years, you know, this like lifetime in a better spot. Because we got going on for next week. Definitely for the feminines, we have, you know, the Fool with the Knight of Cups, you know, communication coming in about, you know, a project you've been working on that's like, you know, rewarding you, that's giving you a good outcome, you know, financially or through other positive gains in your life. And again, the Three of Pentacles, and like your whatever project you've been starting on, whether it's like meeting new people through this project or yeah, I feel like you're going to be meeting new people through this project. You might be even like, if you're working on your Divine Masculines, because things are balancing out, you might start to work on this project with your Divine Masculines, or it might be even this week that like you focus on more of the physical, tangible things with your divine masculines than the actual love part. Even though you're feeling pretty good this week, divine feminines, with everything else going on. But yeah, you're feeling that love. You're feeling that there's a new start in love for you, with the beautiful messages that are coming in from the divine masculines, whether it's physically or energetically. But you're starting to finally work on things in the physical, and it might be with your divine masculines, but whatever it is, it's fair to you. It's justice served for you, divine feminines. For the masculines, yeah, they are pouring in a lot of work in terms of something stable. They're getting out of this 5 of Pentacles energy. We have the 6 and 4 here. They're getting out of that energy, feeling like, yeah, okay, let me just work on things more for this connection and for rebuilding my life, because we have very powerfully the Magician and the World card, clarifying the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot going on for the divine masculines in their mind next week. So they're putting in a lot of efforts for long-term opportunities, for long-term progress. And they might be going in a little bit of a hermit mode to make decisions, to put down. They're working on something for the long-term goals. They're manifesting it really quickly. They're really quickly realizing they got to wrap stuff up and they got to make moves on the next thing. They got to make moves. I keep getting. Yeah, because we got the Ace of Wands with the Page of Swords. They're thinking like crazy, like so many thoughts going through their heads. Like, we got to start stuff. We got to start things. I'm getting signs to do this. I need to just do it. I need to make efforts, make little moves. I have to get going. That's what I get from the masculines. The divine feminines, I feel like both the twins are taking a little bit of time to focus on their internal upkeep, getting their finances, getting the home, getting their stuff, their items, their physical, tangible things in order. But there is a lot of fast movement going on this coming week. I feel like feminines are being more open and more sociable, where the masculines are being a little bit more to themselves while they get a lot of things done. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I wish you so much love and light, and I hope you stay with me mostly in the moment.